Practice number 3. Solve for x and graph the solutions on the number line. Now remember, when you're solving, you want to get this in the form of x minus some number is equal to another number. That's the goal. That's what you're shooting for. You want to simplify this expression into the simpler version, and you can determine the number of solutions based on the value of b. This would be a good time for you to pause the video, attempt the problem yourself, and then when you have your solution, resume watching the video and compare what your answer is with what you see on the screen. Welcome back. Let's compare your answers with what you see on the screen. So my first step is to go ahead and subtract 19 from both sides. So I take 19 away from here, and 3 minus 19 is going to leave me with a negative 16. So that's how we get negative 4 times the absolute value of 2x minus 6 is equal to a negative 16. Now my next step, I'm going to divide both sides by negative 4. And when I divide both sides by negative 4, that's going to leave me with the absolute value of 2x minus 6 is equal to a positive 4. Negative 16 divided by negative 4 is positive 4. Now what I'm going to do is, you'll notice both of these are divisible by 2. I'm going to factor out a 2, and I end up with 2 times the absolute value of x minus 3 is equal to 4. So I take 2, I divide both sides by 2, and we have absolute value of x minus 3 is equal to 2. So we have now isolated the absolute value. In other words, we have it in the form of absolute value of x minus a is equal to b. Once we get it in this form, we're almost home free, because we can go ahead and set up our two cases using the definition of absolute value. We have x minus 3 is equal to negative 2, or x minus 3 is equal to positive 2. And when I solve both of those equations, I find out that x is equal to 1 or x is equal to 5. Graphing those, you see here on the number line, we have there's x is equal to 1, there's x equal to 5. So we have solved this inequality, and we graphed the solutions on a number line. How does this compare with what you did on your own?